Hi, this is Majanoni. Here's some comic reviews for you. We have Superior Foes of Spider-Man #3, Avengers Arena 14, Infinity 2 of 6, Battle of the Atom 1 and 2, and Superior Spider-Man. I'm going to be kind of brief with the first two. The one thing I really want to say about Superior Foes, this is still actually a really entertaining book, and these supervillains are just really, really lame. And it just shows how lame they really are. And you even have Boomerang going into like a support group for super villains. So that was really kind of funny overall. It's still an enjoyment. Now the reason why I'm bringing up Avengers Arena is this. It has been said that this is one of the storylines that are going to be springboarding the next event after Infinity. It's also going to tie in with another book that's going to be coming from Infinity, where you're going to have a bunch of the other kid heroes. So, if you want to basically get on board early, you're definitely going to want to pick this up now. So this way you'll have a greater understanding of what's to come. Now, overall, the issue, I did read the issue, and the issue was pretty decent, but it's pretty much just Avengers, not really Avengers, but the kids killing each other type thing. Alright, let's look at Infinity 2 of 6. This was a very depressing but amazing book. And depressing, I mean that there was lots of death in this book. I'm still enjoying Hickman. I'm enjoying the writing, enjoying the art. Part of me is afraid that this book is moving just a little bit too slow, but at the same time, it is moving at least certain key storylines pretty well. Like when they make the appearance with Thanos' men to go to see Black Bolt. Now, basically, they're going to demand this tribute. They want basically the heads of anybody between, I think it was the ages of 16 and 22. And, of course, Black Bolt's going to be giving him the finger, and then we'll see where this part of the story is going to go to. Now, the interesting thing is, I'm not going to spoil it, but Black Bolt reveals why Thanos is wanting this tribute. And I thought that my fear is that it's going to, whatever it is they're looking for the tribute to represent, is going to come back to haunt us later. And I'm trying to be very careful at what I'm saying, but those who know what the tribute's all about, I think understands the direction I'm going. Where it's a thing where you go to the well one too many times, or something, or becomes insanely popular, and you suddenly start saying it more often than what you need to. It's that kind of a situation. Now, beyond that, I just want the next issue. It's that simple. I don't think this is what I would call the best book of the week, and I definitely wouldn't say that this is the best book of the Infinity so far. But I mean, it's only been 2 issues, so I will say this is, at least it's moving things forward, and it's really showing that that they are up against a really superior foe, and I really look forward to seeing the battles that's to come. But then I want less ship-to-ship combat, and I want to see them, fighting individuals. That's what I want. Anyways, but I do enjoy it. Okay, let's look at Battle of the Atom 1 and 2 as a whole. Now, overall, I have to admit I was really surprised. I thought this was just going to be a throwaway thing, and I'd be throwing these books like that. But it was pretty decent. I'm not going to spoil it. Something big happens at the end of this issue. Very, very big. And the gist of the story is this. The X-Men have tampered with time one too many times, and they, with the bringing of the kids back, and they didn't send them back. And supposedly it's going to cause this catastrophic event that the future has to come back and set things right. Now, one thing that was kind of, I thought that was a move that they really needed to do was you have the Kitty Pryde and the old X-Men looking into a new mutant that appeared, Sentinels suddenly appear, and then the Uncanny X-Men appear. Now, this artist here obviously didn't pay attention to the fact that the Kookaroos had a hair change. One of them did. So, I think it's Immonen. Oh, no, it's Cho. Forgot that one of them changed. So that's like a great job there. But anyways, let's get to the point. New Cyclops, meaning the young one, gets killed. And for a brief moment of time, old Cyclops goes poof out of existence. And then if it's not for one of the newer mutants and heals them, and then that brings the young Cyclops back to life, and then the old Cyclops comes back also. So I thought that was really, like, they really needed to do that to show what would happen if something, if one of these kids were to die. Or, for that matter, get gravely injured. Now, overall, I really enjoyed it. I still have fear that this is going to go horribly wrong at some point in time, but it is Bendis writing it, so I'm hoping that they won't fall by the wayside. But it definitely makes it by the second issue. It did keep my interest, and it made me really want the next one. Superior Spider-Man number 17. We have Spider-Man 2099 going back into time because of all these dimensional rifts that are opening up because of what all the heroes have done in the past. You have the fall of Horizon Labs and Spider going a little overboard with his, trying to do the quote-unquote right thing. Now, while I'm enjoying this issue, I'm still kind of worried that, like this Goblin thing that they keep tossing at us, and they're not giving it to us. They need to give us this Goblin battle soon, because eventually it's going to reach this point where, I'm not going to care anymore. So I'm really hoping that this comes up soon. The art, I think, is good. I just wish, part of me wishes, though, that the art style would just remain consistent instead of getting all these different artists all the time, but, that's just me. Here's a crazy thought. What if Spider-Man 2099 replaces Spider-Man? Just tossing it out there. Just gotta toss it out there and see what happens. That way, I can claim first, maybe. But and then eventually, of course, then Peter Parker would come back eventually. But just a thought. Overall, this is what I would call a decent read, but it's not going to be an earth-shattering read. It's not something that you're going to go right to Marvel Comics and say, "My God, this changed my life. Thank you for writing it." But 2099 fans are going to be happy for the next issue or two. Anyways, let me give you some free comics. You're not going to believe who's under that mask if you haven't already read it. And I'll give you one more. I have a manga review coming. I finished the Manga Judge. My throat's sore right now, so I'll try to do it tomorrow. Anyways, if you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video. Like the Facebook link. The Crunchyroll anime reviews. They're free. And we'll have more reviews later. So until next time.